In part 1, I shared how I died at 11 months old, slipping from my mother's arms, cracking my skull on concrete, and floating into that beautiful ultraviolet void. There, a golden being stood beside me, repeating those urgent words into my soul, "You must remember." But there was more, so much more we spoke about in that timeless space, and it changed everything about how I saw this life. Even as a baby, we didn't talk with words. It was pure knowing, like thoughts flowing between us. The golden being showed me that I had chosen this life, chosen my parents, chosen a plan, a blueprint of experiences designed to evolve my soul's understanding of unconditional love. Because love is the only eternal emotion. Everything else, fear, anger, joy, sadness, they're all temporary. They come and go like waves, but love, it echoes forever. My chosen experiences weren't going to be easy. They were hard edges, sharp lessons meant to refine me, to deepen my grasp on what true love really means, to teach me forgiveness in pain, compassion in loss, and light in the darkest moments. I was so excited to be born into it all. I remember thinking, how could I ever forget what I know now? This love, this plan, it's everything. But the golden being knew better. He kept saying, "You must remember," over and over, like an anchor for my soul. So as the stars swirled into that upside-down tornado tunnel, pulling me back to earth, I held on to that thought tighter than anything. I must remember, then crash. Back in my tiny, broken body, the pain hit like fire, excruciating. My head had swelled to the size of a small basketball, pressing against my skull. Doctors said I survived only because the skin around the fracture didn't break. It held everything in, but I was conscious through it all, hyper-aware, like the veil between worlds was still thin. My mother's love was the first thing that grounded me. It was the closest echo to the golden being's warmth I could feel in this world. She had this bright golden light around her, an aura that shifted subtly with her emotions, brighter when she was happy, dimmer when worried. I remember breastfeeding, her skin soft against mine, the little hairs on her breast tickling my nose as I nursed. She'd sit me on the kitchen counter in my white plastic bassinet while she cooked, the smells of dinner filling the air. I can still feel the warm water running down my face when she'd bathe me in the kitchen sink, her hands so gentle. Or she'd place me on the dining room table right next to my sister's playpen. My sister was a year and 11 months older than me. She had so much to say, babbling words I understood completely. But that's a story for another time. From that moment on, I saw auras around everyone who came near me, vibrant colors pulsing with their inner truth. I knew when someone was about to pass on, their aura would darken, fading into grayish tones like a storm cloud gathering. I understood every conversation around me, not just the words, but the emotions behind them. People think babies don't comprehend what's being said, but we do. We feel it all, every tone, every hidden feeling. I could sense when someone was saying one thing but feeling something entirely different, when they were lying, when their words didn't match their heart. The lies shocked me the most. The yelling, the hypocrisy, the moments when people weren't being genuine, it was like a jolt to my soul. How could this world be so out of alignment with the pure love I'd just left? People don't realize the effect it has on babies. We absorb it all. Those inconsistencies built up inside me, layer by layer, and it led me to stay silent, to become very shy. I didn't speak for 4 years, except to my sister, not because I couldn't, but because I was processing. Looking back, those early years were my quiet revolution, a time to observe, to feel, to deepen my understanding of love in all its messy, human forms. And now, sharing this, it's part of that plan too, to remind you that we all chose this. We all have that eternal love inside us. We just have to remember. If any of this stirred a memory in you, if you have ever felt that shock of the world easing consistencies or seen auras as a child, comment remember below. Tell me your story. I read every one, and if part 1 or this touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear. They're not alone. Thank you for being here. Welcome home.